The BioCamp is a very unique event, and what it does is to give the diverse collection of students that we've seen here today an opportunity to not only meet and exchange views with each other, but also to interact with some of our leading experts who are on our staff here, who actually drive some of the most innovative research programs that we have. And finally, I think it gives them an insight into a corporation such as ourselves, which is a highly successful commercial corporation, but is one that is based on a foundation of true innovation and research. And hopefully through meeting the people here and being involved in some of the activities that we've organised for them, they'll get to see that reality of how that works in practice.
By coming here, I was expecting to see what it is to be in a leading pharmaceutical company such as Novartis. And so far, we had a few very interesting talks, and they were actually quite inspiring.
BioCamp for me was a platform where I can meet fellow colleagues, scientists, and people from the business background, and also learn from one of the leading industries, that's Novartis, as to what's happening in the field and where we can see ourselves going into.
I'm always impressed by the students who attend BioCamp. The questions that they ask are always quite intriguing to me to see what they're thinking about, what's important, both within the healthcare arena, as well as just their level of personal interest and engagement.
The BioCamp is important for Novartis because it allows us access to the brightest students in the world, and to help them understand what the possibilities are for them. And from a student's perspective, I hope that it will open their horizons and that they will be able to see things in a new way and hopefully help all of us by achieving their goals.
Talking about trends in the healthcare industry in total, and then talk about Novartis and how we're driving innovation.
What I hope that students take away is a new understanding of what's happening in the world of biotechnology. We're also spending some time teaching the students what it takes to start up a biotech company. So they have a case study and a program in which they are thinking about what they would need to do to start up their own company, because we believe that innovation starts with great minds that think about how they can deliver on unmet medical need and then form a company around that. And that would be very positive for the industry.
The amount of people and the number of nationalities they represent in this event, it is huge. And myself representing France, and I am from India. That's the case with a lot of people. They are from somewhere and they represent some other place. And that again focuses the point in the world now, how globalized we are. So that's one very interesting aspect, I would say.
I really enjoy the atmosphere here.
The biggest expectation was to really learn how, the Novartis focuses on the product itself. It's not just basics, but the real end product. And I think this was met by the people who presented what they're doing, how they manufacture these things.
To work together with people from different countries is actually how we work in Novartis across the different nationalities, and I think they will learn this, they will enjoy it, and they will hopefully think they would like to come back into a global company like ours and work here.
Staying here, getting here, then actually just when you subscribe for initial BioCamp, you just think, oh, it could be a nice experience, but it's nothing compared to what you actually got here.
Definitely go there to meet the people.
I come from Bangladesh, and out there you don't get much scope for getting a picture into the world development research and other prospects. There are new technologies that are coming up from Bangladesh. I mean, we don't have that opportunity out there. So it's a very new prospect for me, new opportunity to get into the get a peek into the whole picture.
A better idea from what is it to work in the pharma industry, and this will for sure facilitate my choice in the future.
First is the people, and then I think just the generosity of Novartis for having this BioCamp is amazing to me, to bring all these people together, have such great speakers, see the facility, and then actually make us do a case study, which most of us have never done before.
I'm coming from an academic background, so I didn't know anything about the pharmaceutical industry. So I'm going to go home now with a much better idea of how research happens here and how the business side of things works. So I feel like I'll be much more equipped in the future to take a maybe different career path than I was considering before.
I hope that they'll take away that the industry is very scientific and that their hopes and visions can be realized here also. And what I would like to see is that they learn a different way of thinking while they're here and be able to apply it into whatever they choose to do.